Breast cancer prevention. This is the topic of discussion. You know that there are various reasons for breast cancer, and there are also various methods available to prevent breast cancer. Here, in this video lecture, I will discuss only about estrogen hormone. Means actually, I will talk about early pregnancy and prolonged breastfeeding. These are the two preventive measures, or these are the two ways by which breast cancer can be prevented. Okay, so first, so I was talking about what? Estrogen hormone. Yes, exposure to estrogen hormone. Actually, experimentally, it has been found that estrogen hormone is highly associated with the developing breast cancer. Okay, means if you are exposed more to estrogen hormone, then in that case you are more likely to develop breast cancer. Okay, but what happens in case of pregnancy? During pregnancy, you know that levels of both the hormones, estrogen as well as progesterone, increase. And this increase in estrogen levels does not increase the chance of breast cancer. Instead, it reduces the chance of breast cancer. What happens during pregnancy? The estrogen level increases, and along with it, the breast cells become more matured. Yes, initially they are less matured. Okay. Initially means I am talking about before the first pregnancy of the woman. Before the first pregnancy, the breast cells are less matured. And whenever the woman becomes pregnant, in that case, the breast cells prepare themselves for the production of milk. Okay, so breast cells become more mature. And when they become more mature, they become resistant to cancers. So this is the way to prevent breast cancer, especially if the woman becomes pregnant at an early age, means below the age of 30. That is considered as early age of becoming pregnant. Okay, below the age of 30. Then in that case, there is a higher means there is a lower risk of developing breast cancer. Though here in this case estrogen level increases, but this increase in estrogen level is good for the mother or the woman, because here due to this increase in estrogen level the breast cells become more mature, means differentiation of the breast cells occur during this period. Again, if I talk about breastfeeding, especially if prolonged breastfeeding, you know that during breastfeeding, there is a delay in the return of menstrual cycle. And since there is a delay of return in the menstrual cycle, that means that woman is less exposed to estrogen hormone. Means exposure to estrogen hormone becomes less if breastfeeding occurs for a long period. Okay, so breastfeeding is good with respect to breast cancer. Okay, one more thing, during breastfeeding milk is produced. You know that breastfeeding means milk is produced. Producing and secreting of milk occurs, and when this happens, the cancerous breast cells, means excretion of cancerous breast cells occur during breastfeeding. Okay, so that is again good for the woman to prevent breast cancer. Again, in case of, if you talk about early menarche means, you know that occurrence of, means first occurrence of menstruation. that is known as menarche. So for early menarche means if say a woman had an early monarchy. Okay, so in that case what will happen? That means that woman is more exposed to estrogen hormone. Again, in case of late menopause, in that case also that woman is more exposed to estrogen hormone. Again, in case of hormonal therapy also same thing happens. Means exposure to estrogen hormone is more. So in those cases, in case of early menarche, in case of late menopause, in case of hormonal therapy, exposure to estrogen hormone levels increases. Okay. So in that case, there is a higher risk of developing breast cancer. Okay. So I think I have mentioned all the aspects of estrogen level. When it increases, what happens? When it decreases, what happens? During pregnancy, estrogen level increases, and that is good for health, because in that time a differentiation of the cells occur. So in that case, less mature cells become more mature. Okay. And during breastfeeding, estrogen level decreases. Actually, during breastfeeding, there is means estrogen level is suppressed. So that is good for the woman. Okay, in the context of breast cancer, we can say like that. Okay, and during production of milk, there is an excretion of cancerous cells. Okay, so this was all about the topic breast cancer prevention. Okay, anyway, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.